economy picking or speed picking. That's a really awesome technique used by many guitar heroes like Yngwie Malmsteen or Gambale. This great technique consists of using the same picking direction when changing strings as often as possible, making it easy for us to play fast picking runs, scales and licks. In this video I want to show you a very cool exercise you can use to start practicing this great technique. One of the best ways to start implementing a specific technique is to use patterns and then transpose them along the scale or tonality. So in this case I want to show you a very common but handy pattern that I have used to practice and develop speed with alternate picking. This pattern consists of playing the first 4 notes of the scale and then moving up a degree and then start again. So it's a really common pattern. So imagine like... It's a really common pattern. This of course sounds like a really mechanical exercise, but trust me, once we start applying the economy picking approach and play the exercise with the backing track, this will sound really cool and you will start to implement this great technique into your playing. Okay, this exercise is gonna be in E minor. And I'm gonna divide it in 2 sections. First, we will focus on memorizing the scale pattern while using the economy picking approach on 5 strings in a more vertical approach. And then we will check how to use the same pattern and apply the economy picking but in a more horizontal way, transposing it. Okay guys, I'm gonna play the first section in sets of 2 strings very slowly. Please notice that when we start the exercise, we are going to do it with a downstroke. But then when we start the next set, we're going to do it with an upstroke. So I'm going to do it again to show you. The first set with a downstroke. We finish with a downstroke and then we start the second set with an upstroke instead. So I'm gonna play the 2 sets together to show you very slowly. And then this applies to the other sets as well. We start also with an upstroke. Okay, so let's play the first section together. Okay, in the second section, what we're going to do is to take the same pattern we were playing before, starting with an upstroke. And then we're going to start transposing it along the fretboard, using the same E minor scale. And of course here the main difference is that we're using only 2 strings to kind of practice the pattern in a horizontal way, and instead in the first section we were playing the pattern in 5 strings, right? Instead in a more vertical approach. Okay guys, I really hope this simple exercise can help you to get started with this awesome technique. Honestly, I use alternate picking as a core technique for my playing, so I don't really consider myself an economy picking player. But I think checking different techniques and picking approaches is definitely worth looking into. I hope this lesson will get you inspired to try new techniques and picking approaches. I wish you all a very happy practice, and I'll be talking to you soon.